Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Zach, otherwise known as Pulpy Syntax, and today is Wednesday. It's been a great day at work. Many projects on the desk, many projects off the desk. Was very fulfilled, however very busy. On the YouTubes of it all, Chantel's been pretty busy. Being the 21st of April down here in the Southern Hemisphere, earlier today it was obviously the 20th of April in the Northern Hemisphere, and we got exactly what we expected in 420 beezin. Perhaps the most succinct and accurate YouTube title I've seen in a little while. Miss Chantel Marie, Miss Foodie Beauty, has spent the day on live streams with us, her audience, and it's been a lot. It's been like over 6 hours worth of content. Not content, it's non-tent. It's not content. I'm not referring to it as content anymore. There's little talking points sprinkled in, however. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a reaction at 6 hours? I mean, I've pushed it before, but like, no, that's not happening. So instead, we're going to continue doing what we've been doing this week, where we do a react recap. For those of you who don't want to watch the rest of the video, here's what happened today in the Foodieverse. Chantel went live very early in the morning, her time. She had breakfast, which included cottage cheese. That was really the only note I took away from that, because I do enjoy cottage cheese. The second live stream was called 420 beezin, not to be confused with the current 420 beezin. It was the original live stream where, unfortunately, Chantel had a series of incidents leading to her flashing her audience on camera. Now, that live has since been deleted, but obviously the internet being the internet and Chantel being Chantel, all of that footage exists out there. I won't be covering it here, just noting it for posterity. We then led into the second 420 beezin live stream, which is currently up, clocking in at almost 6 hours. Now, editing Zach has done everyone a kindness, gone through, pulled the talking points. I will be reacting to that. A really big shout out to everyone in the community. It takes a village, people, but this is a thank you. She spent time with her chat. The continued tension about content continues. She'll, it's a fresh start tomorrow, that line of thinking. And then there was gummies, vaping, even though she said she wouldn't vape because asthma. Caution to the wind. And then there was McDonald's towards the end of it. So with all of that being said, let's jump into the video. Now, as with all clip shows, we are sped up, and here we go.
And I really want to get healthier and just go out and meet so many people. I don't hate people the same way I used to. Just like last month? I used to hate people, like so bad. Just this like innate hatred, I guess, just always going through life, never forgiving people for what they've done to me, but at the same time, what I realize is, yeah, Eurobees. Yeah, anyways, I need to shut up. The Croatian guy, nothing. We still talk.
Oh, that was an interesting talking point that unfortunately never went anywhere by the looks of it. Is anyone surprised? Absolutely not. It is interesting. I mean, I can relate to this quite heavily. When I started to address the way I was thinking about myself, it reflected how I was treating other people as well. When I realized that, like, the only one in control of my emotions is me, and I need to be responsible for that and take responsibility for that. Yeah, I can get on board with this line of thinking. Now, It's all hard work, though. It's all work that you have to continuously do and focus on. And it is essentially working on yourself. You can work on yourself both physically and mentally. For me, it happened all at the same time, which I was very fortunate with. Hopefully, that happens with Chantel, but we will see. We will see.
You're the only one. That's what forgiveness is about. It's not about really forgiving them for them, because, that's give or take, but it's a poison. Just like harboring those negative feelings is like a poison inside your body. And it only affects you. It doesn't affect them.
It's true.
So I guess, yeah, I'm going to start doing videos again. I would like to do at least one live stream show a week. I want to make like a good live stream show. Like, get a setup. Like, in my room, get a gamer chair. Almost like a Twitch stream, but on YouTube.
She watching me?
And start memberships. So I can maybe do an extra 1 or 2 a month for those who want to join my membership. I think I'm going to make it $4.99 a month. And you can have custom emojis. Oh, Victoria, will you help me with my mom?
She is watching me!
Oh, jeez, I'll pay you.
Not saying that's an uncommon
the beezer, you can do a
premise.
VIB. It's called the VIBs, the very important beezers. And it will be a fun live stream, so I'll actually plan something. I won't just sit here high looking at you and talking about dick. I will do productive things with our time. We will hang out. But there's a lot of you.
Can't wait to see it.
I guess I should get used to just my body being out there, because if I'm going to be showing my body progress from weight loss, it's going to be Well, if you want to see what a very large person looks like deflated, you will. I hope. I mean, I hope I get to that point. I can't imagine. It's so weird to me to be a normal weight, like what my weight should be. No.
You gotta get there first, though. Chantel does this a lot, and I can't begrudge it because, like, dreaming big and having an imagination is great. It's a great thing. But, like, my journey, for instance, was not about telling the entire goddamn world what I was doing. I kept it all very private, and that's why it worked for me this time around, because I wasn't reliant on other people for support or motivation, really. Or any of those things. It all came from within, and it wasn't me doing it to spite other people or rub it in other people's faces. It was because I wanted to take myself and my health seriously. Chantal doesn't really give me those vibes. You know, Chantal doesn't give me the biggest I take my health seriously vibes. Comes from it. She gives me a different energy.
What?
Different vibes.
I didn't order shoes yet. These boys are keeping me busy at night. I have to buckle down.
These boys are just talking to you on your phone.
Hamburger eye.
Mate. They're not keeping you busy anything.
I think I'll have a lot of loose skin, probably around my tummy, because that's where most of my weight was. And
all over your body, mate. All over. All over. Even me, who only lost 100 pounds, has loose skin. Everywhere. Literally everywhere. I'm very fortunate that I build muscle on my legs easily, but like arms, chest, stomach, back, thighs, butt. I think the only part of my body that doesn't have loose skin currently are my calves. That's it. Like, and that's only 100 pounds.
Yeah. Well, blazing. When's 4:20? What time is it? Oh shit, it's 4:13. All right, be right back. What were we talking about? It was depressing me, so maybe we shouldn't. What were we talking about?
Came back.
I was considering giving this really nerdy guy a chance.
She's not giving any of them a chance. She's talking to her make-believe friends on a phone. Allegedly. They might exist, they might not. Part of my brain is like, yes, take it all at face value. It is all truth. And the other part of my brain is like, isn't it fun to think that these people don't exist and it's simply talking points? Because Chantal does like to imagine things from time to time. So I don't trust her and I don't believe her. And also, like, how have we come to Tinder conversations being content? Remember vlogs?
Yeah. Oh, I can't smoke yet. Whew. Okay, when's 4:20? 4:15, 5 minutes. Oh, National Treasure.
You said you wouldn't be smoking at all, Chantal. You said you wouldn't be vaping at all because you recognize the fact that it's not great for your asthma.
Go ahead. Louis, the train. No, you can't go in front of the camera. No. Nope. Queen, Miss Cat Queen, calm down, sweetie. What would I do without you guys? Without you guys keeping me in check? No way.
I don't know. Go and live your life off camera. Go and live a rich, fulfilling life that doesn't involve being on live stream for 6 hours. Again, I know the hypocrisy of me spending hours talking to a camera. But, like, I have social engagement outside of this. Chantal doesn't seem to, and I don't think the reliance on that is healthy. And I've said this piece a million times.
Oh my god, yeah. For sure. Stop asking me things. I'm just all the time horny. So,
Wasn't it literally just yesterday or the day before where she was swearing off everybody apart from Cameron from Croatia? Wasn't she focused on him for a while? No? What has gone on in 24 hours?
Yeah, Middle Eastern men are beautiful. Men from everywhere. I like that. I like the smell of spice. I do. It's hot. It's like they smell like food. You know? I know that sounds weird and gross, but some foods can be an aphrodisiac. Some spices can be. Zach Choi. Oh my god, I would mukbang on him for sure.
That's a lot to unpack. That's all a lot to unpack.
Well, that's
for
Chantal.
Chantal.
Gonna be creeped out and all weirded out. Sorry, Zach. Don't get a restraining order on me. What, Sam? Are you gonna be in the background all night? All right. Is it on? It's on. Oh, here we go. Happy 420!
You remember? Yeah, asthma? You remember that?
I'm okay.
Are you?
All right, no more of that.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I'll be all right.
Hi, everyone. Please give me sympathy because I have asthma. Don't mind me, it's 4:20. I'm just going to enjoy this vape pen. Oh no, a coughing fit. Let me take my asthma medication now. What the fuck? Actually, what?
I've had to like be faced with those insecurities as a YouTuber, like without being ready to, because you have people like judging like everything about you, your hair, your lack of hair, your underboobs, your, you know, and you're not ready for it. It's just like so fucking weird and maddening, and you're just like, what the hell? It really fucks with you emotionally at first because you're not used to it. You're just a normal person who's not used to all this attention, and then one day, you know, you get some attention from your YouTube channel or social media, and then, you know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know. It's
I mean, I guess I can understand that. I've said a lot in the past, though, that you have to be very aware of what you produce when it comes to content. And, you know, Foodie obviously, that was a hard word for me to form, obviously produced a lot of her content much earlier than now. Now it's all goddamn live streams. And this conversation is coming off the back end of her flashing the camera earlier. So, yeah, I mean, you'd think after 4 years you'd have grown a thick enough skin to be able to handle the criticism when it comes to kind of, you know, base conversations about your aesthetic or the way that you look. Great, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't be talking about it as frequently as Chantel seems to, but that's just me.
It forces you to either be completely okay with yourself and your flaws and the nature, I guess human nature, the good, the bad, and the ugly, or whatever, or else you just log off and shy away, you know?
Which is not a bad way of handling it, by the way. Like, if you feel the heat, if you feel the criticism is sitting with you in a manner that you can't handle, there are many ways that you can, you know, address that. Build a barrier, find therapy, log off. Lots of different methods, but interesting.
No time to be angry and everything. We just have to like be happy, and especially on 420. I don't know. I want to go put the light on.
I mean, it's like, I don't know, that conversation may be leaning into like toxic positivity a little bit too much. That's probably cynical Zach thinking, though. I tend to agree. Like, you know, there is a bright side to life. Finding the joy, finding the happiness in everything takes time and a shift in perspective, especially if you spent a large amount of your time focusing on the negative or being angry, which can relate. So, yeah, I mean, sure. The problem, I think, with this line of discussion is when you still are feeling those emotions, but you bury them. And you don't necessarily have the methods to deal with, I know this feeling of frustration, or this feeling of pain, or this feeling of sadness. Your emotions are your emotions, and you're entitled to feel your emotions and acknowledge them and understand them. So, you know, forcing happy, not the best method. Understanding why you might feel frustration or sadness, much more important than just being happy all the time. Like having an understanding of your emotional range and a grasp on the control of your emotions, much more important than happy 24/7.
I need to clean my table. It is disgusting. No, more than me. And you guys have told me, well, I think you're losing subscribers because what I've heard people say is like the live streams are just out of hand, being high, really high, talking about guys is annoying, which I know it is, definitely.
Yeah. Vlogs.
Like, it might seem pathetic to some people, but I think the live streams are therapeutic to me in a sense. You know, it's like I have things I really want to say, repress.
That's fine if they're therapeutic, but go to therapy. And don't supplement the faceless, nameless, internet stranger relationships that you've built with professional assistance.
I want to listen because there's like 1,200 of you here. So even if I only had 30 people, that's still more than one, you know? And I know it should be with like a therapist, but
yes,
there's different forms of therapy as well. Like,
yeah, but don't take your own advice when it comes to dealing with your own mental health, because my God, that's why professionals exist. Come on now.
I don't know. I think there is something in just being able to talk to, people that you don't know, or I don't know.
Sure, but I'll reiterate what I quite commonly say. Your audience is not responsible for you or your health, your physical or your mental health. They should not have the authority over you in that realm. A professional should. So go out and seek professional assistance. Don't sit here in your echo chamber being told the things that you want to hear because that's what you've curated on your audience. Although admittedly, some of her audience, and mods included, have had quite vocal disagreements with Chantel this week. So I think that's got a lot to do with getting high.
Just a guess. Hit the pen. Okay. Just a small one though. I'm not going to inhale a lot. What was I going to say?
Asthma.
Let's deep breathe first.
Asthma?
My boobs are heavy. If I don't wear a bra, they're heavy. Saggy, heavy boobs. Okay. I love all you guys. I love you guys. You guys should all do edibles. You'll love everybody. I'm just joking. And you know what though? Even when I'm not on edibles, I still love everybody. Hey, if I want to do Eurobees and I get a prescription from my doctor for marijuana or edibles, would I be able to bring some on the plane? Oh, Amsterdam. Yeah.
Depends on where you're going, I think.
Hold on, I gotta tell that guy something.
Miss, you're on a live stream? Hi, we're watching you. Excuse me. Miss? Hi.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hold on. Cornbread, mac and cheese,
Carbs.
baked
carbs.
beans,
Carbs.
smoked sausage, and pulled
Protein?
pork, a quarter pound of it.
And fat.
That's
And
what I got.
protein and fat. Very
Yeah. And that I will keep leftovers. I have a bad habit of not eating my leftovers.
good. Yeah.
So that one
a
I'll
lot
probably
of
put in the fridge
waste.
because it's real food. You can't really reheat McDonald's. That's I mean, you could.
You could also just not order it. That would be another option. But there will be future conversations, and I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional. However, the general understanding of the Ozempic is that it is changing the appetite, right? It is suppressing the appetite. The things are going on, staying full longer, digestion, etc. I'm concerned that coming out the other end of that, how are you going to know what your portions should look like? How are you going to know, any of that? How is any of that knowledge going to be with you? Because for me, again, not an individual who was on Ozempic, just a dude who changed his diet, I had to relearn what my portions look like. I had to relearn what a plate of food should look like and what a healthy day of eating looked like for me. And that did not include McDonald's. I'm just curious at how that's going to work for Foodie in the future, but feel free to let me know.
Schwartz. Yeah, I have. I did a video on it. Sarah Lala. It's really good.
Oh, that was that
It was
meat
really, really good. The
sandwich.
meat was so good. It was so good.
Meat sandwich.
Oh, man. I'm pretty hungry right now, actually. I'm throwing up my breakfast, my lunch from yesterday.
Ew. PSA for future Zach. Clean up after yourself. Don't just leave food around for the next day to get clean. Clean it the day of.
I don't think those olives are good.
Be
anymore,
kind
too.
to yourself.
Could be wrong, but I don't think they are. Stuff that has contents in it, I'll have to bring it to the kitchen, so. Puts in. I gotta clean my room out. Gotta do that.
Wait, there's poutine in your room?
Oh god. Imagine you're sexting with somebody or video sexting with somebody and they pan their camera and you see a moldy puts in. And you're like, what is that?
That's
I
your
know,
room
Jamie laughed. That's
though,
awesome.
right?
We were just rejoicing earlier. Seriously, I have to watch the news. I have to catch up. This says I have to use 4 capsules daily. Okay, so 2 in the morning, 2 at night. So I'll put 2 in the morning.
Right,
This is a multivitamin.
vitamin haul.
Whole Foods multivitamin by Naturello. I prefer just taking 1 pill a day, but I mean, it's Whole Foods or whatever, so there's going to be more.
Is that how that works?
You know, having a pill dose set is so much easier. Even if you just take vitamins and herbal supplements, just a dose set organizes everything you have to take. I have to put my vitamin D3 7 days a week in the morning.
Put gummies
With
in
my
there too.
antidepressant, my vitamins.
Shady.
Just give me a minute here. I know this is boring. All right, mornings.
You're choosing
Done.
to show it, mate.
Multivitamin D3, antidepressants. Blood clot medicine. Yeah, that's at night. It's in there in the night one.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Should I take some more edibles? Yes, I should. Oh, gummy bear.
I joked that she was going to separate them by day. I joked. It's not a joke.
Oh, it's so good.
Isn't it?
You have
Sugar.
your pen ready?
And THC. And sugar.
I'm internet famous. I'm trending. Damn! Eat my last one. I should have, like...
I think the trending discussion was about the flashing. It's very unfortunate.
I am going to... Yeah, probably. Worst pics to those men online. Yeah, but I can pose for those ones. It was actually quite hot. Really? It was? Tell me what you see, honestly. I trust your... Who can tell me honestly what you see? You see my whole tit just hanging out of my shirt? Like,
Haven't looked for the images. Aware of the conversation in the landscape that's happening. Awkward. Awkward.
It looks like I did it on purpose. I didn't.
An interesting thing to think about whether or not it was purposeful or not. I like to think it was just a very unfortunate incident, and I would take it with a level of severity and concern. Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so red. Because I want to do more makeup, you know? Like,
Please.
just hang out and do makeup with you guys. Maybe a live get ready with me is a good idea for like some kind of structured live. Because what I take back from hearing criticism from you guys is that
A
you
recorded
want
video?
more structured videos, in a sense.
She is
A lot
listening.
of you are bored with just like, you don't have 5 hours to like dedicate to just like silence, blah blah blah. So I get that. But like a get ready with me would be like you know, just like a half hour hangout, maybe an hour,
No, do
doing makeup and talking and stuff, you know?
Pre-recorded. Q&A, mate. I'll take a Q&A makeup get ready with me
Sephora haul
situation
or
type deal. For sure.
yeah, or where's my food?
Oh.
Money do you spend on weed? I don't know. Like, this is new. Just me buying stuff like for the past month is kind of new.
So we know it's been $200 in the last month because they're $100 hauls. She keeps that quite concise for us, which is
Before that, not much.
which
But
is
the
nice, I
I
suppose.
say I spend about $100 every time I shop.
Yeah.
I shop maybe twice a month, but I have been doing it more frequently. So I don't know. Sometimes I go out and proactively, like women, whenever you're on like Tinder or something, do you go out and like swipe on guys, or do you fucking just wait for the matches to come to you? Like, I usually seek out like men that I like, so I'll like usually match with a guy, like even if I think he's completely out of my league. If I have hots for him, I'll swipe right, and that was one of the hot swipe right guys, and he's close.
Tinder has this really cool feature where you can actually like categorize what your interests are. You can type in information about your bio. Foodie may not know that. I think she's fully aware of that, but is basing every piece of judgment on looks and aesthetic because it's kind of all shallow. That's just my opinion, though.
This one guy from Paris,
Pierre?
he was like one of those guys that this came about, and I was like, oh my god, he's so hot.
Again, for anyone new, we're trying to put character names to all of these make-believe characters because it just helps tracking the narrative. Foodie doesn't want us to do that, but I do. Like, I'm here for a story. I'm getting a story, but it's hard to keep track of individuals without association.
Right, and now he's like talking
Names.
about but he's talking about like what do you want, and talking about having something serious. And I was just like, what? He's like, I would have something serious with you, but I don't mind if you fuck. Sorry, if you sleep with other guys, I actually like that. He's like, I can be faithful, but the girl can be a, you know. So the Croatian guy, beezin. I didn't mean to flash. He. Yeah, I like him a lot too. I really like him a lot as well. Yeah, I do. He's awesome.
Great.
The Paris guy is. Mr. Croatia is still.
Cameron.
So I've discovered something that might be a bit taboo, but I think that men, from what I've learned, they like their butts being played with. Danielle! Are you hamburgerizing?
A conversation I don't want to have with Chantal.
Hamburgerizing. Do you know what I mean, guys? I think the guys like that. Because every single guy I talk to is like, do you like ass? Oh, and that guy called. Sorry.
Chantal needs a good Judy. Chantal needs a good Judy. Or a biology lesson about the prostate. Someone help Chantal out. Oh my goodness.
that didn't mind me sticking my finger in it. Ew. I don't know. I don't like wet play. Maxine.
So much talk about it for not liking it, though. Why?
So I sent the Croatian guy the video of the fingers in the mouth. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh let it be. And I woke up at like 7:30 in the morning. He sent me a message saying, like a devil face, saying, "Oh, I want to do bad things to you." Just like,
Oh God.
a lot of butt stuff. I know. And now this guy from Paris is asking me if I like to lick ass, and I'm just like, cringe. I'm not a fucking spiral. Why do you guys think I'm spiraling? I'm like happy right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, but yeah. Okay, Chantal, you tell us how you feel. It's fine. We, the audience, will make judgments and assumptions based on what we see. But you tell us. It's fine.
And she don't care. My baby don't care. I go through a lot of phases. Like, you know, like, I honestly, like, I just go through a lot of phases in my life. Just something I do. Just how I am. Like, I've accepted that part of me. And I think I know how to be generally responsible, I guess. It's a learning thing, but I'm going to work before it gets to you.
As an audience member, I do not consider the character I see as Chantal to be responsible. Not one of the defining words I choose to use.
You're not blocked.
No. Responsible.
Oh, I already tipped. I know you can change. I'm not changing. Certain drugs open your mind. I think as long as they don't deteriorate your health or your mental health, or you don't become addicted or stuff like that, some of them can be useful in a journey of self-discovery. There's some cultures you go out, like, what's that called? Ashwagandha or something, or some truth drug. They give you hallucinogenics, or no, it's like a root. Like, people pay money to go do that, to take drugs. And I just feel like I'm just in a very pensive, like, thoughtful state, learning a lot about myself, a lot about working on myself, and just a period of self-growth. I mean, you know, I'm like 37 now, and I just feel like life is different now, and ayahuasca or whatever, yeah, tripping.
To what? Life is different now to what? You're on Ozempic and taking THC. That's what's different. Please feel free to comment down below what's different in the last 12 months. What is significantly different that has led to this enlightenment that Foodie is somehow speaking on? Okay. Yeah, Ozempic and THC. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Miss, I don't get it.
Addicted to edibles. I don't crave for them. I don't think about them. You know, they're just like, I like to do them at night. Like, my tolerance is building for it, yeah, but
Here we'll make a very clear definition and another disclaimer. I'm not a professional. These are my opinions. I have no authority to speak on this matter. Although perhaps not addictive as a substance, perhaps it is habit forming. Right? I'm not going to talk about addiction. Transference, perhaps. Habits and habit forming. Now, that I have a little bit of experience with. Anyway.
I think people that have a problem with it are just like, they're allowed their opinion. I think some people are being a bit closed-minded with it. And there's people that just, yeah, you know, like, some people are just really closed-minded when it comes to any kind of drugs. They just lump all drugs. But drugs are useful. It's the same thing with food. You know, we need to eat. Some drugs are useful, and the problem is when we abuse it. You know, it's not. I don't know.
So yesterday I caught that similar argument, and now I'm seeing it once again, the comparison of my food usage and my gummies usage. God, I'm confused, concerned, discombobulated.
I don't know. Maybe it brings up a good point for discussion though, because you know a lot of people say, "Well, it's just THC. It's not a drug." Well, is that true? I mean, you know, some people say yes, some people say no.
It is a drug.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
it is a drug.
The binge eating or the munchies, I guess, is bad. So yeah, right. I don't plan on doing this every day forever. Like I said, I'm just going through a friggin' phase. It has like in a month maybe.
Sure.
I don't really like alcohol. So,
but like, just remember your audience, who are your true and loyal supporters, and you know, pay you, essentially. Perhaps not directly. Well, in some cases, yes, directly, but also indirectly. They're also quite vocal about like not being happy with what they're seeing. Subs counts are lower. View counts are lower. We've been going over this every day. I don't need to repeat myself.
Some form of cannabis because
I do.
I like it, and
I don't need to.
It's not your thing. It's not your thing. You know. But for me, I like it.
Doesn't matter.
So, yeah, definitely people can be dependent on it for sure. You know, like, am I dependent on it? I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I think it's nicer, like to be buzzed like once in a while.
Once in a while? Every day. Every day. Perhaps every day since birthday beezin. I don't have the, like, historic memory to be able to say that as fact, but perhaps since birthday beezin, it has been every day.
Than just being in a normal state, I guess. So it is nicer. I'm more chill on it. Yeah, I love my mood on it too. Beezin Ben. Thanks, Beezin Ben.
That sounds like a coping mechanism.
Escapism. Well, maybe we need to escape every once in a while. The fact that I think we see it as a sign of a weakness that we can't stand our reality 24/7. I really think that we would go insane. I think that escaping might be a bit healthy, or maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it's just a thought.
Or improving your reality and situation may be a good idea. Dealing with why you're unhappy. Baby.
Oh man, this man is beautiful.
Oh.
He's 8,000 kilometers away. How far is that? How many days is that? How far is that?
No, it's about 8,000 kilometers.
Okay, I think we should bees hardcore max, and then I have to lay off the edibles for a while because it counteracts my injection, and I have no one to blame but myself. But
there was some fact right there. Yes, fact. I'm glad she recognizes it. So tomorrow, no edibles, no vape. Who knows? We'll see.
That's the kissing emoji, or GIF. It's hot, isn't it? Pete,
not for me. Not particularly hot. No, Foodie. Sorry. Again, for me.
Well, I think what I'll get if he wants nuggets, I'll say as that's not hot. Yes, it is. What?
Not for me.
It's not hot. That tongue kissing was not hot.
No. It's a GIF.
I'm gonna get, as Lewis would say, a McFlurry. It wasn't sloppy. It was tastefully sloppy. It was like, you know.
Tasteful?
That's funny, Vegas doll. Oh my god.
Like taste buds, maybe, but.
McFlurry. McFlurry? McFlurry? Really? I do have kinks or fetishes, yes I do, but I'm not gonna tell you them.
Wait, what? No, I thought we settled on Vanilla Queen. And you're out here airing like every Tinder match's dirty laundry. But you don't want to talk about your own kinks? Curious. Hello. Excuse me. Miss. Hi, you're on a live stream.
I'm so sorry about that.
Are you? I don't think she is.
I wasn't talking to a guy. I wasn't ignoring you for a guy. Something
I
hate when guys only just like love doing anal. I don't like it. You know what? I'm excited to get back to a routine starting tomorrow. Actually.
Oh, starting tomorrow.
Pens up. Just give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we were gonna get some McDonald's.
That's fine. I got nothing but time.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I think the chef likes me. The McDonald's cook. He put a lot, like he splooged that tartar sauce right into my burger.
I'm all of a sudden not hungry. Thanks, Chantal. Great. Jeez. And there we have it. That was Chantal's 420. Guys, there really wasn't anything there. It was just a whole heap of dead air. And it continues to be dead air. There were conversations in there that I thought were relatively interesting. And a little bit was cut out where Chantal was talking about what content she would potentially want to do in the future, but she continues to ask the audience and they respond with the same things. We want to see cooking, we want to see produced content, give us a vlog, give us something with a little more substance and structure. And that's what the audience wants and what I would personally love to see, but who the hell knows. Anyway, thank you so much if you got to this point in the video. As always, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. And I'll see you in the next video and or live stream. Bye!